They've had a lot to cheer about in recent years. Let's get ready for this one. Jay, something to be said about being around a winning culture. Luke Walton, he won 2 titles with the Lakers.
Stop playing. Stop playing with me, bro. Don't even play with me like that, bro. I'll whoop your ass like that if you ever do that shit again.
He goes to Golden State, learns from Steve Kerr, wins another championship as an assistant.
And he didn't just learn from Steve Kerr. He also learned from guys like Ron Adams and Mike Brown. Mike Brown once coached the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a head coach for multiple years in the NBA. And then Ron Adams might be the secret spice to the best meal there is. This man coached for decades and also was an assistant coach with Phil Jackson for multiple years while the Bulls won a multitude of championships.
You're not gonna let Durant get his revenge.
Curry to Thompson. Five to shoot for Golden State. Durant. His first effort off the mark. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. Well, you can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James, though.
Hayden with a shot, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
LeBron James, 2 for 3 now here in the first. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high, but still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Here's Rondo with it. Leads a bucket. James, defended by Kevin Durant. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Rajon Rondo sends it away. It's James controlling the offense, and now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Curry into the front court. Down 5. To Green. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Kuzma to James. Runner here won't go down. Here's Curry with it up top. They're down 3. Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Warriors basketball. Around the perimeter to Sean Livingston. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Lays it up and in.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Rondo into the front court. Up by 3. Driving right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go. To Sean Livingston. Slam dunk Sean Livingston.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Into the front court comes Rondo. His team up by 1. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good. Rondo with the basketball. All tied up, 13 apiece. And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to...
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions.
Great touch. Who hits?
Kuzma to James. Trying to cash in. LeBron James. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Our birthday come.
Had a chance, but it's no good.
Our birthday came. Shut up!
Cruises inside for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space.
Oh, shit.
But the defender did.
Ew, he just broke.
And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
James.
I
was like, y'all can come to our birthday soon.
Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron for 2.
Bro, get LeBron out this game, bro.
Drama on that one.
Bro, I can't wait till LeBron retire, bro.
Like he's using his ball handling to
Oh my God, bro. LeBron need to go ahead and retire.
Out there trying to get
Hey,
the
bro,
fans
shut up. You
going.
want no jack
That is
about
true,
LeBron.
but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lakers at the controls right now.
You
To
mean
James.
LeBron? You stupid.
Curry to bring it up. Down 3. Lets it fly from long range. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. To Green.
I thought you were about to say big asses. I'm about to say you trying.
Oh, had him going there for a second. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Draymond Green snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Lakers ball. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Curry to Green. Draymond Green. 3 for 4. Good start.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To James.
Jalen, I'm about to really hop on you. No, you race right head. My hair not pink.
The
Bro, take LeBron out this game.
Bread and butter. And there are
Jeremiah, your
few
girl
that
is
can do it better off the
retarded.
screen.
Jeremiah,
Curry
she just
has
said
it.
a race is not pink. Oh. Amber
To Green.
retarded. No.
What
Finish
no?
that.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Yeah, I'm about to look at you.
To Green. Great pass to set it up. LeBron James
He went to fight, bro. I seen
sends
that.
it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Did anybody record it?
Yes, and the
Bro.
foul. And a chance
Bro,
of
send me
3
the video.
coming up.
So many times we get on the defender
Yes.
for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
I feel so good.
Lance Stevenson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 68%. And he can't convert the free throw. To Sean Livingston. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To James. The drive, right to the basket. Kevin Durant rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Kevin Durant
let's go.
missed his first. That one goes. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Curry. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 3. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Caldwell Pope to Stevenson. Baseline drive. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Curry to Green. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Tyson Chandler. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Woo!
Runner's good there.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Down with authority.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
To Caldwell Pope. Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Kevon Looney with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Los Angeles, they have it. To Caldwell Pope. Sizing up the defense. To Caldwell Pope. Gets it in the left corner. Has a look. Wide open. Too easy.
What?
You can't give him that look.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Damn, Steph.
Has a chance?
Right, your nose
Oh, why not? It only has a chance if it goes up.
Move,
Late
look
feed
out.
to beat the buzzer.
Right.
That ends the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead.
Over here looking like a female. Oh, fuck.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Stuck in the
Livingston
lane,
across the
yeah.
timeline. It's a 9-point lead. Thompson. Second effort. And a putback slam.
I don't know if it was so much the bounce or the vertical. I think it was more so the reach. That's what happens when you have a 7+ wingspan.
To James. Kevon Looney swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To James. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Dang, Clay.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. James. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Bruh.
Tavius Caldwell Pope. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim and the rest
Woo!
was...
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
James. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
And the basket good at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Caldwell Pope. Goes to the left side. Driving right to the basket. A drive, baseline, but the shot won't go. Another follow, no good. The follow won't go either.
Andrew Bogut
goes down. Well done.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in.
Get that out of here.
Like Dikembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
Where are you going?
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, man.
Let's
Did
go.
you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. A fundamental shot right there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Golden State at the controls. Tosses. Here's a chance from long range. And the Lakers with the rebound. Bullock takes aim at Livingston. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Curry. For 3. Tough shot. He hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Kyle Kuzma. Not going down here. Curry into the front court. His guys up by 15. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Curry. 3 titles in 4 years. New arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant, who have 35 Media, his only media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala.
Stop! Dang, stop playing so much.
E-game sports, they're able to leverage the business outside the business of sport, which is why
stop playing, bro. Dude, I swear to God, if you do that again, just so I'm gonna get some water, I'm gonna splash it all on you.
I damn
Sit down with authority. How do you neutralize a threat?
I'm gonna whoop Amber ass next time I see her too, cause I know she the one who told you.
Kevin Durant and that primary defender. You have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his
I'm gonna
vision
whoop her ass
when
next time I see her.
For 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
McGee powers it through.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
And he finishes at the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Bullock matched up with Iguodala. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Count the bucket for 2.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Curry to Durant. The pass set it all up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curry with the basketball. His guys holding the down the slam. Jay.
Yes, sir.
There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Gets a look, can't hit. Green lobs it up. To Sean Livingston. Missed a wide open look. Here's Rondo with it. Down a bundle. Kevin Durant pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Curry. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Draymond Green. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's James controlling the offense. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. LeBron James, tough matchup against Durant. To Stevenson. Rocking the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Looking for his man, Durant. To Sean Livingston. 4-3. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch
him
the
and
ball.
Keelan? I thought it was Jason.
Why ask my question? Either Emerald Lion or...
Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
I mean, it don't matter who hit first.
Rondo matched up with the 2-time MVP. To James. Fires the 3. That no good. Off the mark. And throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Curry to Durant. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
And he missed the free throw. Rondo takes aim at Steph Curry. There's the toss. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Turns and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Green. Oh, he had him there for a second. Curling inside. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Rondo into the front court. His guys down big, and they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game. LeBron, defended by Kevin Durant. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. James. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. Curry to Durant. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
LeBron James against KD. Navigating through traffic to Kyle Kuzma. Almost unlucky bounce to Curry. Beyond the arc for three. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Rondo, here against Steph. Knocked loose. Curry, trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Warriors were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
Steph Curry was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Green. From long range. Misfires. It's no good. Down for McGee. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Yes, Klay Thompson. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Here's Durant for 2. Cleans it up. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LBJ. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curry to Green. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
It goes down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Rondo, defended by Steph Curry. To Kyle Kuzma, has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still...
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line, because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Gets to the basket and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Warriors have the basketball. Durant to Curry. Durant. Now that's a contest. Passed it off. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Durant to Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players.
Nigga.
His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Chill.
To Green.
Wait.
Durant. Goes to the right side. Green. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Then wake up. There was a point in me calling
To
you
James.
to go to sleep.
Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good.
Oh.
And Draymond Green throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Rondo, defended by Kevin Durant. Down for McGee. Count the basket at the rim.
Hey, Jordan,
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Oh,
Give him 2 points. High
What?
percentage.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
James. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Durant. Thompson. The drive. Right to the basket. To Thompson.
All she did was John.
Woo!
Yes,
Over
Klay
LeBron.
Thompson. He's
That
3
was
of
a
5.
screen.
60% shooting from the field.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Curry to Green.
Never mind.
Curry gets it in the left corner. Down for Curry to Green. Thompson.
In your face.
That's
Oh,
off the
shit.
side of the rim. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
James driving right to the basket. Kyle Kuzma. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all
It's
over.
your side, you stupid.
Get that shit out of here, nigga. Get that shit out of.
This game is
What the
all about
fuck is?
playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Rondo defended by Draymond Green. Warriors come away with it. Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Oh, they call the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
New blood coming in for both sides.
That was an accident.
Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it. Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it. Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it. I be counting my hoes up like this. My hoes up like that. Count up everybody number just like that.
Just because you're an elite shooter
I be counting these hoes number just like this. I got 24, man. You can't tell me shit.
See the ball go in the hole.
See the ball go in the hole.
And he scores.
Nah, say it. I do not miss you.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
Nah, say your face.
Woo!
Yes,
And one.
and a chance of 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one.
Bro, wait, hold on, Amber, wait, Amber. Amber, I know damn well you're not in no bra.
Despite the defender's best
Oh,
intentions.
fuck no. She's in a bra. I mean, obviously, but
Trying to
like,
cash in on a
I'm
3-point
about to
play.
say,
For
bro.
his career, 90% at the line. Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. James into the front court. Down a bundle. Stevenson down to Chandler. He was smothered and
I can push you up to a new dude.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the
Bro,
giant in the
move,
paint.
bro. Why your eyeballs so
Defended
different?
by Tyson Chandler. Foot was on the
see?
line. It's a turnover.
Woo! Just like,
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Worked it.
Curry.
Worked it. What the?
Here's a
I'm
chance from long
stu-
range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Bro. Oh, it sounded like Joe
Down to
said
Chandler.
Texas. Like, what?
And finishes strong. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no
Bro,
better
you
feeling than
nasty.
throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent
Big people
beneath you,
do
making
and-
him recognize that's where you'll be
Say
the
it.
entire ball.
Dude.
For three, that's off the side of the rim, no good.
What worth it? Jamal, she says it with a T.
Get
Worth it.
that
And that's light
shit
work for a guy with his ability.
out of
Freak no.
here.
Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Sean Livingston. Has a chance.
Ooh, in your
Knocks it
face.
down from mid-range.
You better look
Man
at some
down,
lyrics
man
there.
down. You gotta get up and contest the shot.
Better look
Wait,
at
hold
these
on.
lyrics on this
Wait.
dick.
Into the front
I gotta
court.
pee.
Looking to make something happen.
Shit. Bro, how do you do a step back on here?
Wait, listen, okay. I'm finna go pee real quick. I'm in that bath finna go. Talking about some walking, you stupid. Alright, I'll be right back.
Josiah, how you hit a step back?
You don't know how to hit that back?
No.
To the board.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
4-3. Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
To Curry.
You shouldn't have left them
Buries it
open.
on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good
Put the
sidekick.
dick on the
Nice
table,
find to
then
set up
suck
the
it
three.
till the morning.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Substitution being made in this one. LeBron into the front court. His guys down big. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Got it.
You know, Ed, the effort is what
Got
concerns
the
me the
dick
most.
in my
Effort is
pocket, got the
replenishable. If you're
condoms in the
tired,
car,
raise your
got the
hand,
birth
check
control
yourself
in
out,
the
get
back
somebody who
seat
actually
of the
wants to get
Lambo.
back
Then
in
I got
position
my
and play some
mom on
defense.
the phone
That will help
just
your
in case
team win the
I
game.
ain't try
Now
to
you
pay
just
the
stay in the
child
game to be
support.
better on
Yeah,
offense.
you thought I
To
had
Sean
a case
Livingston.
psych, bitch. You
Pass to
thought.
the rim. LeBron James with the rock. To Caldwell Pope. Warriors have it.
Something could be
It's a
raised.
big finish.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time to shuffle things up. to Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Durant. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Durant. Stuffs it down with authority.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it.
Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And knocks it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Missed it. To Sean Livingston. Curry. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Curry with the ball. Beyond the arc for three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Trying to cash in. The shot, almost.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And this has not been one of their better performances to this point. They've been out of sorts all afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace. It looks like they were never in the game to begin with.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Slam dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Caldwell Pope. James. Shot from in close, no good. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Won't go. Offensive rebound. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James against KD. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
That's off the side of the rim, short. To James. JaVale McGee. To James. Kevin Durant. Huge block. Ooh, 5 now. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Into the front court comes Rondo. He'll run the offense. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. The jumper's off the mark. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Kyle Kuzma. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Durant to Shaun Livingston. Count the basket inside.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Caldwell Pope. They get it to Kuzma, down low. Shot won't go. To Durant. And counted at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Caldwell Pope.
I am home. Yay.
Has a
Come
look.
on, buddy.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 4 out of 7.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes.
No.
How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
To Caldwell Pope. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope. And the rebound taken by Golden State. To Shaun Livingston. Lakers at the controls right now. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Another follow. Stays out. To Durant. Down for Looney. Tough make through traffic.
Coming. Yes, sir.
sure y'all split that juice in there.
Old classic Lakers in Boston.
I thought we were going in.
That's who was gonna win the championship back in the like mid-80s. Either LA or Boston was gonna win it. They was shit Michael Jordan all them going down. No.
They got you chips and you can't eat chips. I'll tell you, we got the beer, we got. My cup is right there by the TV. Every cooking, please. Pack it, right? No. You gonna give me something? I'm already giving you something, just you asking for my food. You finish your pasta? Yes, I just did the tomatoes. Thank you. James' mom said, with that juice. She said we can have it. She said they have tea. Here. Charlie, you got noise. There's enough beyond here. Young lady.